Hello everyone, happy Valentine once more. We're very pleased and happy to actually have you on board, and thank you for actually believing in our story for the last 30 years. As Gatoto, we feel honored to have you on board. It has been a journey filled with so many things that happen in Gatoto. Positively, I will think about talking about the milestones that Gatoto has made since inception back in the year 1994. I remember this time when Gatoto was actually starting in a church and students facing the four corners of the classroom to access education. In addition to this, we've also excelled in co-curricular activities, and for the last 30 years, I wouldn't sum it up without talking about the school choir and the locution team for grabbing the national scene in the Kenya music festivals. This has come because of the support that we have witnessed from our well-wishers and everyone, and we don't take it for granted. In addition to this, we've also seen students do very well when they actually come to Gatoto after closing school, especially the ones in post-primary students. And this has happened for the last 30 years. And we feel so happy to see the massive support and the contributions students are also making to make Gatoto shine. As we strive to shine, we hope to take this story to the next level, and we really appreciate your contributions. Take a look of some of the testimonials that we got from teachers and students, and even parents, Parents Teachers Association.
My name is Evans Onyango, head teacher, Gatoto Community Primary School. I'm also an alumnus of Gatoto, and I have first-hand experience in Gatoto. Gatoto is located in Mukuru kwa Ruben. Mukuru kwa Ruben is one of the biggest slums in Kenya, and this is an area where there is lack of sanitation, there is lack of food, and most children who study in Gatoto reside in this area. Gatoto is mandated to provide quality and basic valuable education to the children of Mukuru kwa Ruben. Gatoto started in 1994, and it was founded by the late Betty Nyagoha, that is 30 years ago, together with community members from the community. And this has built a strong base for the growth of the school, and as it continues to provide quality education to the vulnerable and underprivileged children of Mukuru kwa Ruben. As we turn 30 years, and through our supporters, Gatoto has improved in terms of infrastructure. Initially at inception, Gatoto had semi-permanent structures made of iron sheets, and this made it uneasy for the students to get their education the way it is required. Sometimes when it rained, it was difficult for teachers to conduct classes because of the noise. When it is cold, these were classes that were cold at night and very hot during the day. And we thank our supporters and well-wishers now that we are turning 30, and we can say we have 19 permanent buildings that supports these children to enable them to continue with their learning. And one of them includes the library, and the rest are the classes where we are very keen to make sure that we take it as a priority as Gatoto, as we continue to provide quality education to ensure that our children get this education in an environment that is conducive for learning. Our learners are motivated to come to school in big numbers every morning due to the food program that our school provides. For most children living in Mukuru kwa Ruben, basic needs like food sometimes go unmet. This has led over the years to the high numbers of dropout of children from school to the streets. And as Gatoto, here comes the food program where we provide porridge during break time, and we provide the normally known githeri, which is a mixture of maize and beans. And actually this has led to high attendance rate compared to at inception, where we had an attendance rate of 1%, we can now say we are recording over 98% attendance rate. And this one, I must say, is a special thanks to our donors and supporters for enabling this process, for enabling us as teachers to make sure that children are getting quality education. I want to say a big thank you to Dennis O'Brien for supporting us with 11 permanent classrooms, a kitchen, and a library. Another special thanks goes to American Friends of Gatoto for supporting us with 6 classrooms, permanent classrooms, which are located close to. As we move to the next phase of Gatoto, we wish and hope to have more permanent classrooms and a science lab for junior secondary. Thank you. And
hello, my name is Vanessa. I am from Gatoto Junior Secondary School. This is African Child's Day. I have visited my classmates to see how they are doing in this day. Hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
My name is Natasha Amboy.
How is the day? How are you feeling?
I feel well because we are playing football and volleyball.
Do you think it is fun when playing, when we are celebrating the African Child's Day?
Yes, I celebrate more.
Thank you.
So last year, 2023, in the primary level, the old curriculum called the 844 system phased out, with the last cohort sitting for their KCPE last year. So the old curriculum was good, but the new one is better as compared to the old one. So the old one was somehow teacher-centered, where most of the work was done by the teachers. But after doing research, the government realized that the new curriculum, that is the CBC, is the one that is better for the learners. So the new curriculum is a system where we have 2 years in pre-primary, we have 3 years in lower primary, 6 years in upper primary, we have 3 years in junior secondary, 3 years in senior secondary, then 3 years in the university. So with the new curriculum, it is better as compared to the old one because I can say it is learner-centered, where most of the learning activities is taken by the learners. So with the CBC, it needs a lot of resources. And now that it needs a lot of resources, I know the resources might not be there, but we are trying our best to improvise any material using the locally available materials.
Gatoto started back in 1994 with 370 children and 5 teachers in a one structured classroom, whereby the school was very low in performance. We at one time were ranked last in all the exams that were done in a common divisional exam. But since then, due to the support of the youth donors who have always been there for us, you have helped us. Now we have moved from the one structured classroom to several classrooms whereby all the learners can have a teacher at a time in a different classroom. Now we are performing well in all the national exams that we are doing, and after the swift transition from the 844 system, we have now embarked on CBC, which is now skill-based curriculum. We are also doing very well. We did our KEPSA assessment last year, and our pupils did us proud, whereby we had over 110 learners scoring above meeting expectations, and we are very happy today.
In our library, we have computer lab, which helps learner to study and to keep them updated. Other thing, in our library, we have every kind of storybooks, which helps learner to improve in composition writing and to use English words correctly.
is Patience Mbola. I'm in grade 8B and I'm a student leader, the deputy speaker. I will ask all supporters and initials to support us because this school has helped us as learners to explore and discover our talents. We will be happy if you will support us. Thank you.
My name is Rhoda Mutua. I work in Gatoto as a social worker. And my main work here is to be able to identify children's needs. Serving in the Mukuru slums, children face a lot of challenges. So I'm here to get to know what they are facing out there and even within the school and find ways of helping them to enable them be happy in school. So most of the common issues that I face are child abuse in the village. Some of the parents are alcoholics due to desperation of challenges facing them. They turn up to be violent and they abuse children physically and also emotionally. So while here, children are free to come to me and tell me what is happening in the village or what is affecting them. And through what they tell me, I'm able to reach out to the parents, of course protecting the child, and be able to find ways of talking to the parents and what needs legal intervention I do and ensure that the child is safe in school. I also follow up with cases that of children who don't come to school just because of reasons facing the parents. Some of them might be sick back at home and the child remains at home to take care of the parent. So I intervene and ensure that the parent accesses medication, more especially to the parents living with HIV and AIDS. I find ways of connecting them with the facilities that are helping such parents. And also I have a support group where we cater for parents living with HIV and AIDS and those of them who are also affected. Those who are not affected directly, we intervene. And every Thursday we have a support group where we meet all the parents living with HIV and AIDS so that we get to give them psychosocial support for them to keep going, to adhere to the drugs, and also to get to know how they are faring on, to chip in terms of advice, and that way the child will be happy in school. And while children are here in school, we ensure that they are safe, and we have a policy that protects the child while in school, and each and every staff signs against that policy to protect the child. There's no corporal punishment, and we ensure that the child is happy here. And that way we've seen a lot of progress in terms of performance and in terms of how the child is able to interact with the rest of the students and also with the rest of the staff. Apart from that, we also have the community program, whereby we have 60 parents, the most vulnerable parents in the village, who needs our intervention. And that way we bring them together for psychosocial support as well. And also we chip in terms of food support at least once a month. And that way our children are happy in school. We've seen attendance improve. We've seen performance improve. And we've seen parents happy and getting to be involved with the children's affairs. So we are happy to be here and to be able to give the children the necessary support so that they keep going, and we are able to celebrate success stories as we do for those who go through primary school to post-primary and also come back to encourage the rest. So that's part of what we do.
Hello everyone, my name is Felix Mwangangi. I'm here today to represent the Board of Management, Gatoto Community Primary School. We appreciate, as we turn 30, Gatoto School has been of a great help to the communities around. We've seen our children excel in exams. We've seen our children do well in co-curriculum activities. We've seen our parents, community benefit directly or indirectly from the school. We created employment, especially for the parents who are unable to pay the small fees that we charge. We give them a small labor to subsidize the school fees. We are very happy, and we're going to encourage everyone, our supporters, our donors, to continue doing so as we celebrate some more years to come. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Minor, an alumni from Gatoto Primary School, and I actually want to thank you, Gatoto, very much. We came to the session, it was very successful, we learned a lot, and we are going to imply what we learned in our high school. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Edna. I study in St. Angela's Girls. I thank Gatoto committee for organizing this meeting. I've learned a lot. Like I've learned I'll be planning myself in the next time we are coming. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Winfred Koki, an alumnus of Gatoto Primary School, and currently I am working as a volunteer teacher in Gatoto Primary School, waiting to join campus for further studies. And I would also say that Gatoto offers quality education and even gives students the firm foundation that they require to attain their success in life. This is because, like, when I finished my class 8, Gatoto Primary School was ready and to support me, as they offered to pay my school fees and even give out the facilities that I would require to pursue my studies. And they also enabled me, throughout my hard work and their support, I was able to score a good grade, and right now I'm waiting to join campus, and I believe that they will still continue offering that support to students who are out there not knowing what they will do, even no matter the background that they are coming from. And for sure, Gatoto is the best school for everyone to come to and study and get the kind of knowledge that they require. Thank you.
My name is Evans, and I'm an alumnus of Gatoto Primary School. And through the post-primary scholarship program offered by Gatoto Integrated Development Program, I've been able to study through primary school, high school and university level. And I have graduated as a teacher. Now I teach science and act as a lab technician in the Gatoto Middle School. I have a passion for helping these kids because I passed through here, and it is always my dream that the kids we are teaching now, they may be prosperous people in the future. As I believe, no dream is too big, nor a dreamer too small, and it is my hope that as Gatoto passes this milestone of achieving that year since it started, these kids may at least be prominent people in the future, and it will be my dream and the dream of everybody else who has received assistance from this school that they become important people. Gatoto forever.